Okay, so Lucifer here. I'm basically making this a sort of a video response to, or just a video in general, about a video that was released recently by a channel called Girlfriends TV, which, if you go and watch some of their other videos, they're basically just a massive sort of cultural Marxist movement, if you'd like, or they propagate a lot of cultural Marxist propaganda. Literally every one of their videos are about, how sexual promiscuity is good, and, and they'll also rat down about how we should, accept transsexuals for what they are. If I wake up tomorrow and say I feel like a woman, I am a woman, damn it. Which, by the same logic, if I wake up tomorrow and feel like a carrot, I am a carrot, apparently. So anyway, this video is called, Should Religion Be Updated? The entire thing, throughout the entire video, there are two girls speaking in the video. I don't know their names. I'm pretty sure one of them has their own sort of separate channel, Hannah something. And basically, throughout the entire video, they ponder the subject, the completely ridiculous subject of whether or not religious rules regarding, sex before marriage and promiscuity are outdated. Which is a completely absurd fucking idea. And it's another sign that, cultural Marxism is basically degrading everything it touches. Basically throughout the video they argue that the teachings of the Bible, that they were written for another time, which doesn't make any sense, because the rules of the Bible and the teachings aren't specific to one time or another. They can be interpreted how you'd like, but the overall message is the same, and it's meant to be universal, pretty much. Basically, throughout the video, they argue that, the Christians, you know what, guys, they've only had, years and years of following these teachings. It's like, but no, we live in a progressive society, okay? Rules are not allowed anymore, so you should abandon those. You should update them. Update the teachings of, Christ and God and the like, which, just isn't possible because they're Christ and God. Like I said before, it's completely fucking absurd. The reason as to why it's absurd is one of the main reasons as to, why religion is so good in society and why it's so good. And one of the best parts about religion, a lot of people will say, oh, well, they're violent, Christians deserve to be brutalized and thrown out. But if you take a look at it, Christianity at least, as well as, some other religions like Buddhism and the like, it preaches peace. I mean, it gives you a set, sort of, a set of rules that you need to follow, a sort of natural law. But basically, it sets out a bunch of rules, like, no promiscuity before marriage, and you're not allowed to harm other people, and the like, and then backs them with, with God's sort of wrath as a justification or a reason to follow them. So if you don't follow these rules, you'll have to take it up with the big man. And in my opinion, that's great, because how fickle a society can become when the only thing separating people from immoral behavior is the law, and with crime rates on the rise and everything, in America, or just globally, really, you can see how many people just don't give a shit about the law anymore. And religion, and in its current state, it encourages moral behavior, as something beyond the law. Like, you should follow this set of rules anyway. You shouldn't kill people, you shouldn't harm others, etc. Because it's the moral thing to do. That's what these religions teach. And why would you want people to turn away from that? And furthermore, if people were to just suddenly update religion, as it were, and completely abandon these teachings, then really, what makes them religious in any way? They just abandon the teachings of their religion, then, what's the point in being a religious believer? Being part of a religion means, being a part of its doctrines and being a part of its, of the system established in its, holy texts and the like, and joining hands with others to do that. That's the best part about religion. That's a fundamental sort of concept of religion. You know, it isn't just about there are certain religions where they worship deities and gods, but promiscuity and stuff like that, you know, isn't you're not punished for or anything. So you know, if you want, I suppose, if you want to go down that route, become a voodoo priest or something. Um, but you know, why would you want to tamper with Christianity in this way? It's basically just this whole ordeal, okay? This whole ordeal, you know, these guys are massive cultural Marxists. This video is blatant Marxist propaganda. I mean, they'll try and argue otherwise, but it's true. You know, the very definition of a cultural Marxist is someone who opposes modern culture and believes it's sort of oppressing them. And, you know, they oppose religious establishments because it's oppressing me. It's basically just another sign that, you know, this whole multiculturalist acceptance and cultural Marxism movement will eventually lead to the destruction of all culture. It's simple. You know, multiculturalism, you force all of these to mix, and you take the rules away. People are going to start to, you know, these religions and the like are going to start to fade more and more. I mean, you see that happening. You know, the modern sort of atheist, I'm agnostic myself, but the modern atheist sort of thinking or movement of people, it's growing, you know, rapidly. And, you know, you can see that cultural Marxism, at least, has been unhealthy for different religions and the like, and religion is, you know, a massive part of individual cultures. So it is basically just another sign that culture, individual cultures and, you know, traditions and the like are going to go down the fucking toilet, just because, you know, more oppression and we want to do as we please. You know, the whole the generation of I want to do as I please, which is basically where we are right now. You know, I don't want any rules. I want to be able to do as I please. Of course, I'll still pay taxes and be subservient to the government, but as long as I don't have to behave, that's fine, you know. So anyway, yeah, I think that's all I had to say, really. I'll link the video down below, and you can see if you agree with it or not. I think it's fucking stupid, but anyway, yeah, that's it, I suppose. Until next time, provided anyone actually watches this, which they probably won't.